Yeah, I'm back with one more program, that is Json Parser, and this will work for the text which I gave over here. That is only for few names it will work. If there are any extra other names, it won't work. That is for the in the JSON format there will be records, right? And it's only for these records, but not for the records containing only these names, but not for the extra other one. That is, this is not generic, and it only works for these one. If any of these fields are not present, then that's fine, but it won't work for the any other extra names and all. If you give the middle name and all, it won't display all those things. And comes to this, I have here are many records and all. We know how the JSON parser works, and it will take complete this syntax and it will give the corresponding records present in that one. So it will take complete input and it will give the corresponding records based on the given input. So this is the program which I wrote for the JSON parser, and here I have used one stack, that is for pushing all the braces and all. If there are any wrong, invalid syntax and all, or any invalid formats based on this stack, I'll be coming to know. So I have used stack for that purpose. And the other one is I have used the phone number, that is phone number, this is one of the field in that record, and the other one is the details. In my details there will be only the first name, last name, height, age and all, and for each person the maximum allowed phone numbers are only 20 and all. And this is a structure which I am going to maintain to get the record details and all. And this is the stack. Now the main program lies with this is that getting all the lines in that file. So for this I have used one txt file, that is test.txt, from which I will be taking the input. And one here is the processing is the main function which is going to do all the processing part of that JSON formatted input, and I will be displaying the corresponding output. For that I have, if I encounter any open brace, then I will be pushing it onto the stack, and if I encounter any closed braces or curly braces, square brace, then I'll be popping out from the stack. And by the end, if I find anything on the stack, then that tells that it's a wrong format. So for that also I have done one thing, that is nothing but using stack. For this purpose I have used stack. And the other thing is in this, how the flow works is that it will search for the, if the first word is first name, then it will do the corresponding, it will take the next first name. That is, if it encounters the first name, then it will take the robot. In the similar way, all the names and all. If it encounters the last name, then it will take the next B, height, so on, and phone numbers, so on. So this, in this way I have done. When I took the first name, it will do the corresponding function. If I encounter the last name, then the corresponding, what I have to do, I have wrote in one if else if part. And if I find height, what I have to do, I have done all those things here. And phone numbers, I have told you they can have a phone number or they may not have a phone number. It all depends on the given input format. And but the restriction is that it must have only 20 phone numbers at most. And this is the txt file which I'll be taking from the input, from which I'll be taking the input. And this is the displaying part, which will display the number of records and all the records present in that. Now we'll just give the correct syntax of the JSON format. This is the correct syntax of the JSON format, and we'll debug the corresponding program and we'll check out the output of this program. And yes, this is the given input txt file which I have given. So this is the input file, and this is the record 1, record 2, what are the records present in that JSON format. It will be displaying all those one and the first names, and even I am telling what kind of number is that. So for that I have stored also the type of the number, phone number and the number. So this is the one. And if suppose if we give any wrong format, now we'll check out what will happen. We'll see it will give me the wrong format, that is brace is missing, right? So it will give me in such a way that braces are missing, this is the part which is going to miss and all. And in this way this parser works, but it's not generic, it only works for these data. So that's all. Thank you.